right-hander in the center of your screen out of Austin, Texas, Lake Travis High School. His name is Grant Schneider. And Schneider goes to work in a 6-4 game when your team gets a run, one of those shutdown innings we talked about earlier, maybe some momentum, and this is a chance for a younger pitcher to go to work, 13 2/3 innings, and later in the season, situation like this, a guy you may have in the future, why not give him a chance?
Yeah, he's another big, strong one, 6'3", 205. Lake Travis is a very good program out of Austin. Another hard thrower. Seems like everybody throws 90 nowadays, doesn't it?
Well, he was throwing hard in high school. His senior year of high school, he was playing for the DBAT travel team and the Perfect Game World Wood Bat Championship. A true gathering of the best travel teams in the country. He was throwing 91 back then. That was just the fall of his senior year. He's got Cesar Salazar to lead things off. The sophomore catcher is 0 for 3.
You know, if you get Higgins after those 2 or 3 hitters, he's available for tomorrow and the next day then. And it was a favorable left-on-left matchup. He showed he could handle Rivas and Matajevic.
That's a big fastball. I mean, that was impressive.
Don't you kind of just love the relievers? It's kind of like me against you, mano on mano. Here it is.
And he had a little Randy Myers to him, didn't he? Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than you, stronger than you. Now, you may hit me, but you're going to hit my best fastball. You know, it was fun. That funky arm angle sails it way out of the zone. Started catching at 16.
How about that, huh? Look, a left-handed hitting catcher is the rarest find in baseball.
3-1 the count.
May have him take here, believe it or not. Not been very close to the zone with 3 out of 4 here. See what happens. Oh.
Got a piece of the man in the middle. It's a base hit for Cesar Salazar. Senior C.J. Albertson and Keisha Tibbs of ASU were recently announced, and we congratulate them as the Pac-12 men's and women's track and field scholar athletes of the year, and that's what that means. I mean, Stanford, with all they have accomplished, the award goes to the college student athletes that are standing out academically in their sports with discipline as well. Arizona State second, and third in the conference, Arizona, in awards, and of course Stanford a comfortable 64. So obviously kudos to Stanford for the long domination in the classroom, but to both ASU and Arizona.
Yeah. You know, I think that a college coach has to think and say, look at that.
That's good work in the classroom, the scholar baller. Or ASU. That's the study lounge, by the way.
Yeah.
Inside of the locker room.
So I was shocked to read that Arizona State has undergraduate enrollment of 91,000 enrollees. You know that?
I did not know it was that large this year.
91,000. And I looked it up. There are 5 states in the United States that don't have a town of 100,000 or more. They have as many people as the largest state in Delaware and West Virginia and Wyoming. I think in Wyoming only has 500,000 people in the whole state. I think if you're Coach Johnson here, you're playing run by run. One more makes it a bigger game, bigger gap. You're just trying to get out of here with a win tonight, somehow, some way.
Six-4 game, 2-1 count. A pitcher that screams ground ball if he gets it where he wants to. With that funky lower arm angle delivery. Pitcher that he looked to bunt. In this case, 2-2 the count.
You know, Coach Johnson in the last week kind of has changed how he's played. I mean, they had 4 sack bunts, one of the game in College of Charleston, and 10 in the last 7 games. Well, the way the sack bunt works with the bases loaded,
Yeah, 2 RBIs, right?
Yeah.
Can't count on that every time. In on his hands. I'm not quite sure how he hit that. It was either hit the baseball or be hit by the baseball.
Right. That was going to hit him if he missed it.
He takes a look down and he still has both thumbs as he goes again. 2-2 the count on Kyle Lewis. Kyle had a good weekend last weekend against Charleston. 4 for 7. That 4 for 4 game coach told you about. And a 6-0 road win. It's funny, you're 4 for 32, right? And you just, do I even want to wake up and get to the yard? and you have 4 hits in 4 at-bats when you're riding a 4 for 32. How good did that feel?
Yeah. They were going 9 games with 4 hits, and they get 4 hits in 1 game. Uh-oh.
That ground ball there is that double play. Well, if he spots it right, he's got to be tough to elevate. The bunt was on until 2 strikes, and then the double play.
Darren, great call. From that arm angle with that sink, if he throws the ball to the down part of the zone, nice turn here. I was never a fan of the backhanded flip, but worked that time. Prefer to put the thumb up top compared to the thumb down and flipping it backhand. What's that run? You could really, for that great shot from center field, to understand that run on that pitch. Whoops. Where's that one going? Look out. I mean, if you're in the third base dugout with a right-hander hitter, the last thing you're expecting is a foul ball to come into our dugout. Look at that change. The arm slot went over the top that time.
Notice that too, Coach. Very, very unique. He's sinker, sinker, sinker.
Right. Went over the top. Greg Charles is giving you that ball off the plate a few times tonight.
Good shot of Luke Sirocco a moment ago, by the way, who made that play in the dugout. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, there's been a better play in the stands and the dugout sometimes than on the field tonight.
What are you saying, Coach?
I'm saying.
Chases a breaking ball down and away. I've got his back on that one. I've got his back on that one. There was some circus plays early.